Well, I did it. I promised I would watch another episode, and we're going to talk about it. I'm John Stark, Mac the Movie Guy, and this is my spoiler-ish review of Resident Evil Season 1, Episode 2. I do these one by one. Good lord, right? Yeah, I'm a blind film critic, so I used audio description for this, which means gnarly shit. I didn't get to see it, but it was described to me really well. I got to give the audio description people props. The team doing the Resident Evil audio description, I thought did a really good job with the guy. What was his name? Barry or something like that. Who was handcuffed in the bathroom there. Yeah, that was some solid audio description. I appreciated that. So, and the other flip side on that audio description is what I will say is I don't know how gory it got, so I really can't complain, but dude who got out of vehicle, who was given a character name for like all of 3 seconds, and died by zeros. There was like little to no description into his death, but it did not sound like he was having fun. It sounded like that dude. I actually thought like we were going to get like a description because she was pulling him upwards that he was going to get separated at the torso, or like, and then when they started pulling him back down, I was like, oh no, she's just going to end up having like an arm. And then she just kind of gave up. But then we never got a description on exactly how he died. He just kind of gets restrained by zeros. There really isn't a whole lot. So on the flip side, I also don't know what was shown, so who knows? I mean, I thought they wanted to make sure that we knew the other dude looked gnarly, but then when this guy was getting attacked by a horde, it was just kind of like, well, he's getting attacked. That's sucks to be him. She just like punches in the sunroof, and she's like, "Fuck it, I'm out." Yeah, wherever Jade goes, bad things happen to people. She's just like a magnet. That's what I've learned in the first 2 episodes, is that the girl we're supposed to root for is not the girl with all the gifts. She is not. She is the girl who, if she comes into your house, you better fucking run, because she has likely brought bad luck upon you. The other thing we learned in this episode is that, well, she's technically not dead yet, the sister, but she's headed there. It sounds like from the phone call that Jade made to random guy on tablet phone, was that she has a daughter, and she's like, "Can I speak to B?" And I was like, oh shit, she named her daughter after her sister. Okay, in the future. Because I don't think like her grown-ass sister is at ballet practice. So I went with a daughter on that one. But it's cool that still in this day and age, like, they can do things like ballet. This isn't like full-on Walking Dead where, you know, kids are having to give up their after-school music lessons and ballet and sports and extracurriculars. So, yay for the Umbrella Corporation on letting people maintain normalcy in their lives. Maybe that was code. I don't know. Maybe she wasn't really at ballet, and we'll find out later that it is her sister, and ballet means she's fine and she's eating people. I don't know. She's fine. I fed her a dog. You know, I don't know what's happening. But we also saw that that dad, Arthur? I'm going to go with Arthur. Lance Reddick, who is a badass and everything he says is just so intense. It's everything. It's like he can put you down. He can intimidate you. He can do everything just in every line of dialogue. It's just so like, oh shit, did I do something wrong? Like, what did? Oh, my bad. Yeah, and he always seems smart while doing it. It's crazy. I love the way he speaks. He handles dialogue really well. I guess he's got some condition. Maybe he has to like inject himself, and that's why he's sort of trapped working for Umbrella Corporation, because if he doesn't do his injections, something bad's gonna happen. Maybe he's gonna have to start giving his daughter injections. Maybe there is a way to sort of stop the progression of whatever it is she's going through, and that's what he's trying to work on. But I don't know. We'll find out in episode 3. I did think 2 was better than 3. There were some elements in it that I thought were stupid, like the girl FaceTiming some rando on the internet. Like, really, dude? You're FaceTiming? Like, you're just like anyone. Like, some dude throws up a website and you're willing to show your face. You know, you didn't get the fact that your dad works for a clandestine organization that clearly your dad does not want you to know anything about. Like, you haven't picked up on that yet, but you're going to FaceTime. All right. That makes a lot of sense. You're a smart protagonist. I'm glad they picked you for the series lead. And then she made that other dude get out of the car, and he just gets annihilated. I'm like, if he had just stayed in the car, he'd be fine. Like, he would be alive. Like, she literally just kills him because she makes him get out of the car because he's nice enough to not just like run her over. So, and then he just died. It was like, what the hell? I guess I expected when he had a character name that he was gonna like live for more than 3 seconds, but nope. So I don't know. I still think the time jumping is weird. The dog thing where the dude caught the dog and then like wouldn't give her the dog back unless she could prove she had like photos of the dog, and it's like, dude, I just took my dog out for a walk and it like ran away. Like, who cares? I don't carry pictures of my dog with me like everywhere. Like, what kind of weirdo are you? Anyway, yeah, so I think he was a little overly concerned and deserved to be smacked in the face. Anyway, this series is weird and shitty, but I'll keep watching it. And I gave the first episode a D+. This was slightly better, so I'm going to give Resident Evil Season 1, Episode 2 a C-. Normally, I stop watching shows when I rank them this low, but because of the Resident Evil name, I'm not promising I'm going to finish this season. Because if this show goes back down and starts getting worse again, which it very well could, I don't think these writers are competent. I might stop watching. At this point, I think we're about 2 weeks away from hearing that Netflix is canceling Resident Evil. I think it's going to be canceled with Jupiter's Legacy swiftness, where Netflix quickly decides to distance themselves from the show and pretend like it never happened. They did that with Cowboy Bebop, got canceled like within 4 weeks. So we are in like week 1 of Resident Evil. It's been hasn't been quite a week. I would say we're 2 to 3 more weeks, and you will hear Netflix has canceled the Resident Evil series. That's my prediction, so don't get attached. Too many people are bashing this thing all over the internet for it to survive to season 2. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Throw me a like and a subscribe. My website's macthemovieguy.com. Other cool websites, the Audio Description Project and the adna.org. And that is it for me today on this. I will get to episode 3 when I get to episode 3. That's how I roll.